Hello everybody, speaking of Sunday, what is this? This is the beginning of a podcast that I'm doing. If my voice sounds extra stupid, it's because I just woke up and decided to record this thing. Now this is literally just me talking to myself and to other people for pretty much 30 minutes. So this is going to be for people that only like my humor. I did a poll. I can't call it a poll, can I? I did the questions thing on Instagram. Trying to avoid spoilers on my freaking phone. And wow. I didn't look at any of this before. I literally just woke up, plugged my camera in, and said, hey, let's go. So yeah, I put on Instagram about 15 hours ago, what should I talk about for my podcast? One of them was the fire emoji. And it's crazy because the way I make these is I select the screenshot, trim the time to about 40 minutes, and then put my face over it. And the screenshot I selected is fire. Is actual fire, so that's like kind of weird. And another thing, I am sick and tired of getting these every time I put up questions. I fuck with you, let's make some moves. I don't know you. I don't know anybody that knows you. You have 8 followers. So like, what the fuck? And then I'll DM them like actually thinking they're trying to make some serious moves, and they'll be like, scene, gone. I was like, what the fuck? Okay. I mean, I know it's a cheap way to get views and all, but still, don't be a dick. That's a dick. Don't be like dick. And then, of course, the last topic, porn. Not making these up either. Can you focus phone? Maybe if I turn down the brightness all the way. Porn. But yeah. I mean, what else can you really say about porn? It's porn. It's literally fucking great. Come on, you gotta give me points for that one of my guys. But yes, if you guys have any topics that you want me to speak upon, comment section down below. But I'm gonna start doing my talks. I'm also starting to drink a little bit of the bubbly. And I still hope I have that clip. Because at school, so many people ask me why I call it a little bit of the bubbly. I call it 2 things. I call it a Dill Weiser off Stone Cold Steve Weisers. And I call it a little bit of the bubbly because I'm about to show you why I call it a little bit of the bubbly. Because a little bit of the bubbly. Ooh! A little bit of the bubbly! It's literally the greatest thing you can ever watch in your entire life. Every time I click my because I got YouTube Premium because fuck ads, and I like to download shit, so because my internet sucks. Every single time, it's once a day that it does this. I'll click on it and it has to refresh every single thumbnail, and it takes a damn year. So what that's going through. What else was like happening? January's fucking tough, by the way. I like how everybody's like, this is new decade. This is new year. We're gonna kick ass. So far, we fucked up Iran because they was... See, that's the equivalent of talk shit, get hit. Instead of talking shit, they only killed a bunch of us and we blew up everybody. Fuck yes. I agrees with all of that. Australia's still on fire. How is that just a thing? I don't understand why they just haven't evacuated the entire I mean, where would they go? A fucking away from the fire. The fuck? Are you through refreshing? Can I finally? Oh, I can scroll now. That's great. What the fuck? I better actually still have this downloaded, or I'm freaking out, bros. Cause there's no way I'm gonna be able to actually just regularly. Actually, it's literally like the best 2 seconds of anybody's life that will ever happen. Where, oh, where could it have possibly gone? And just for the record, I'm looking through 400 and something fucking videos. How many I have? Oh, I have 444, which is 444 videos downloaded. That is amazing. So I'm gonna just download it real quick. It's okay. I have it downloaded and I missed it. What? But yeah. Also, shout out to my man, Bosslevelhigh. Unlike him, I'm not breaking kayfabe and using real names. But nah, the dude's back. You guys did great work, but don't forget to subscribe. He's back making content, and that's just what we all wanted. Me especially, because reasons. Because he's entertaining as fuck to me. And holy crap, why can I not find this one video? I mean, I know I have to literally look through 440, but my thumb is fast. Hit it with the thumb. You know what, Loki? I'm dumb. It's literally 3 seconds. How long would it take to download? I'm gonna just delete it, then re-download it. I'm smart. Big brain time. But yeah. I don't know what about it is. His comedy is just like gold to me. I don't know. So I'm just going to tell you right now, if you don't like wrestling, click to this moment, because I'm going to talk about that for a little bit. Wow, it really downloaded as soon as I said that. Son of... So this... I gotta pick this shit up. This hunk of greatness is why it's called a little bit of the bubbly.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
The greatest thing I've ever heard in my life. Right fucking there. It was Chris Jericho after he beat Hangman Page for the first ever AEW championship. And he was like ranting against everybody in the back. He's like, oh, don't nobody want to party with me? Fine, I'll party with myself. Start pulling out like, what was it, olives, salami. Ooh, a little bit of bubbly. It's the fucking greatest. And let me go ahead and say something just for the record of saying it on the channel. What is WPW? Because I don't think I've ever explained it, and I think it's confusing to a lot. I can still see, but and I think it's confusing to like some of my gaming subscribers. What WPW is on the channel is my friend. I made characters off me, my friends at school, and I'm putting together storylines and wrestling matches and putting them out. So if you don't like wrestling, don't click on WPW. If you just want me being stupid, playing games over commentary, making stupid jokes, click that shit like that. But yeah. Damn, 10 minutes already? That's fucking insane. Well, I planned on taking a shower after this bit anyways. Now I have a new reason, because I am soaked. But at least I'm soaked with the bubbly. cringe level high. But yeah, wrestling is great. Like the Royal Rumble was literally a week ago by the time this uploads. My dude Edge came back. No, let me say that again. My dude Edge came back. Like that. This was like the greatest Rumble in years. Like the only Rumble that before this one that I would consider the new top dog for this new millennial is the Rumble. It's 3 years ago when Shinsuke won. Because everybody freaked the fuck out about that. It didn't AJ and Shinsuke. That's why that Rumble was great. Now, what happened after WrestleMania with Shinsuke and AJ, I'm going to let that slide. But yes. And fuck Charlotte Flair, bro. Shayna Baszler should have won that. Charlotte Flair didn't need that Rumble win. She could have won it next year. We could have got Shayna versus Becky. The NXT Queen loses her belt, goes up, kills everybody, gets the belt in 3 weeks, and reigns over that shit. Who don't want to see that? You can't do with Shayna Baszler like you're doing with what you did with the War Raiders and Eric Rowan, unless you just want to ruin her. Which, no, because there's very. I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I don't care for women's wrestling. There's very few women that can actually pull emotion out of me in a match. That's Asuka. Well, it was Asuka, because I look like shed one when she lost to Charlotte at Mania. That was 2 years ago. Oh, time! I'm getting old. I got bags, bro. No, it was Asuka, but now it's just Charlotte on occasion. Becky Lynch, she's slowly dying though. Like I was when she was like building up to WrestleMania, I was ride or die with no gas. So and I still didn't die, but I hate to say it because I freaking love Becky. But I'm slowly losing interest in her. Just you can't see my eyebrow. I'm slowly losing interest in her slight bit. It used to be Nikki Cross. NXT Nikki Cross is still the best ever. Psycho. She was the John Moxley of the women's division in AEW. Who else? Shayna Baszler always gets me hyped for a match. Just because that's the bad guy that I can root for. Because I love a sleeper, I love brutality, and fuck you, Rhea Ripley. That reminded me, this is my brutality. Fuck you. You couldn't have let Shayna Baszler Asuka the belt. Not Asuka the belt. War Raiders the belt. Just say we beat everybody. Place belt. Leave. I mean, I know it's not making a star, but nothing. No one could touch Shayna. She's the best. And then Charlotte Flair had to throw her out. Holy shit, I just realized I ranted for like 4 straight minutes just on how angry I am at Charlotte for eliminating Baszler. I also fucked with the Iconics just because they are the funniest. Sasha Banks, Bayley. I have never liked the Bayley match. I've only liked one Sasha match. That was with Ronda Rousey. I don't like any of her matches. Besides the Survivor Series. No, because WrestleMania 34, her and Kurt Angle did carry that entire card. And just to clarify, I don't smoke. This is just from being tired all the time. I do 6 to 9s every day. 6 in the morning to 9 at night. So I'm tired of hearing that bullshit. But Lacey Evans, I used to like her, but now they've turned her face, and I just genuinely don't know how to feel. But it's the same with the dudes. There's very few people that can like pull like that. Yes, fuck yes, out of me anymore. Like Samoa Joe can, Kevin Owens, Andrade. And this is just WWE. I'm not counting like the AEW's Kenny Omega, Hangman Page, Le Champion, Le Champion, Johnny Gargano, Adam Cole, baby, Kyle O'Reilly. Keith Lee's my man right now. Dominic Dijakovic is going to take the NXT North American title off him just to settle. I'm going to hold this like that fancy Scotch glass. This shite's good, mate. But ignore any of this. This is literally just my bed. Why is there a hat on my bed? Because fuck you, that's why. That's a reference. But yeah, Edge came back though. What was it, number 21? And The Fiend is like this the Royal Rumble kind of revived him for me, because like the matches he was having was like, you're getting beat up a lot and then winning. That's like babyface shit. I just want you to Finn Balor Survivor Series at everybody. But then again, that'll get stale too. So I'm gonna just sit back and let The Fiend be The Fiend. I'm not drinking this because I'm thirsty. I'm drinking this to wake up, because I cook his life, bro. That is like the second time my lady, yo lady. I'm just calling her that. Yeah, that's what she's gonna be known as on the channel now. It was YOLO lady, but that's a mouthful and a half. So I'm taking the YO from yo. No, I'm taking the YOL from YOLO. Yol. I'm putting 80 at the end. Yo lady. So only podcast listeners or watchers will be able to understand that. Now I am going to invert the camera up while I get my backup bubbly. Where the... Okay. Ah, there it is. Oh, shit. Well, I done goofed. I done... Oh, I don't even care if the bling's in there. That's great. I done goofed. Oh, that was hilarious. I have to clean all this up. My trash can had like... Oh my god, I'm not even in frame. Ah, fuck. Okay. Well, all of that for bubbly. No, because I don't want my knee in frame. So yeah, I accidentally stopped the recording. Thank God I hit X instead of O. If I would have hit O, there would have been so many holes in this individual Rari. And why is my camera flipped? I've got to figure that out. Because it uses... There's two cameras, but I don't understand why it only uses that one. Probably should have written the manual before I burnt that bastard. But yeah, that was the second time ever Yo Lady has... Sounds like you're saying Yo Lady. Like, Yo Lady. No, it's Yo Lady. Like a Yolandi, Yo Lady has ever seen ya boy tear up a little bit. No, I straight up bawled whenever you think you know me. Because okay, well, and some of y'all aren't gonna understand this, just because it's like, oh, it's wrestling. Insert joke about it being mannequin, because I refuse to say what y'all are really saying. Okay, imagine your idol though, someone you've idolized. How long? For 14. Yeah, for 14 years. You've idolized this man for 14 years. Hurts his neck in this not real sport. Has to get triple fusion neck surgery. Right, vape. Has to get triple fusion neck surgery. Announces his retirement after a hell of a match. And then goes away for 9 years. And will never fight again. And then he just randomly shows up. What would you do? Okay, say, I'm gonna set this up for y'all. Say your mom or dad or grandma, someone you've loved your entire life, goes away for 9 years. Say your mom, say she gets hurt, has to go away for 9 years. She's in a coma for, okay, yeah, let's say, because I didn't see him for 9 years. Say your mom's in a coma for 9 years. You're just sitting here moping around, doing your homework. She kicks in your door and says, do you think you know me? Tell me you're not freaking the fuck out. I freaked the fuck out twice. I don't know why I didn't do that. Or at least that. Yeah, I freaked out. Yeah, don't like judge me. I'm just like deleting all of my noties. Noties, what the fuck? Am I 8? Notifications. But yeah, oh my god, bro. I didn't mean for this whole podcast to be just wrestling, but that's what it is for right now. But oh my god, bro. But yeah, it was great. And then Drew McIntyre won that whole son of a bitch. And I popped. Oh, some of you don't watch wrestling out there. Well, I told you where to like skip to. I mean, I know it's gonna be a wide number by the look at this, but I exploded when he won because there was this. I try to avoid like people's like spoilers and shit, just because most of the time it ends up being right, and I just think they're just using like Vegas odds betting. But it was Roman Reigns, the teacher's favorite, versus Drew McIntyre in the Rumble fight. We've had our fun with Edge. We got rated RKO back. Drew McIntyre kicked the fuck out of Brock Lesnar. And then he won. Wish he would have did that at the sign instead of that. Because that used to be his thing to like raise people for his Claymore kick, which is the best kick in wrestling right now. But yeah, he won. Brock Lesnar, Drew McIntyre, WrestleMania. But the sad thing is, I think Brock might win because he lost last year. Brock don't like losing. But if Drew wins and like actually takes Brock's place, not as the guy who's there for once. He literally wrestled 6 times in a year, so yeah, not that thing. But no, like takes his place as the big unstoppable badass. I'm all for it. I'm gonna check this poll again just because there's no way. Because I'll randomly throw up a poll to about sup, and it'll get filled with bullshit. Oh, I didn't get any extra question, but here's an interesting one. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the Rumble. Both women's matches, they dragged. If they was like 5 minutes shorter, I could have got into them. But here's the ball. They dropped it. Crash noise. Didn't get a tag team match, which really bothered me. Well, pre-show, but I didn't watch that. Yeah, they put the United States Championship on the pre-show, but for some reason could have had Lacey Evans and Bailey go for like 30 minutes. Baron Corbin and Roman Reigns. I was not looking forward to this match. It was the opener. So I was sitting here just talking to YoloDonkey. I might just have to call her YoloDonkey because YoloDonkey. That's not YoloDonkey. Talking to YoloDonkey. Yes, YoloDonkey. I can't do it. I can't just YoloDonkey. And then like I started like doing that little side peek where you're like wanting to watch it but then not again. And then I started watching. It was actually really fun. But it shouldn't have. Actually, no, my mistake. Go ahead, leave it on there. But Andrade defending his US belt should have been on the main show. But whatever. Whatever. What else really happened? I'm missing something. No, I'm not. It was just a woman. It was Baron, Women's Rumble. Oh, we had the Fiend and Daniel Bryan who beat the shit out of each other. There was this one part where the Fiend was leaning over Daniel Bryan on the announce table. Bryan just kicked him 3 times in the nuts and he laughed. Ew. It was cool. Fiend is cool. The Claw is cool. Daniel Bryan's cool. I like the Royal Rumble reinvest, like, because as a wrestling fan, if you watch every week of all the show, I'm talking about just WWE side, that's Raw, NXT, SmackDown. SmackDown and Raw will drain your soul on the most of the time. NXT is always going to be fire. I'll watch NXT any day of the week. But Raw and SmackDown will drain your soul, my G. Then the Royal Rumble took all the shitty energy I had about it. Badoosh! Power punch. It woke me up. It made me happy to watch it again. Because either way, I'm going to watch it because it's been a part of my life for 18 years. I'm not just going to drop it and go to something else. This is the group I've selected. I'm sticking with it. Loyalty 100. So I'm actually going to be like in the Raw after was I was also tired of shit from work. Work sucks. I had to work every day this week. That's why I gotta work this Sunday. So shh. I know it's speaking of Sunday, but I'm not going to do this shit on Thursday. I don't know why that's funny to me, but yeah. So, oh yeah, the question. Name 4 wrestlers that you would put on your Mount Rushmore of wrestling. Of all time. I'm gonna just say all time instead of just current. All time. Undertaker, because as a little kid I freaked the fuck out. Edge, because Edge is okay. This is not in chronological order of least to greatest. This is just who I'm saying. Taker, Edge, Kurt Angle, because that dude inspired me to get better at my technical style. He is the GOAT of technical wrestling. And Adam Cole. Well, you could feel that with Adam Cole or Eddie Guerrero because it's the same reasons. Both charismatic. Both have great finishers and movesets. I might have to put Adam Cole above Eddie. Just because Adam Cole is low-key cooler than Eddie Guerrero. It's not fair to say because he died early and Adam Cole's still like getting to do stuff. But the boom, the baby, and undisputed. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go to me. So Taker, Edge, Kurt Angle, Adam Cole. Okay, we've talked about wrestling enough. Let's just change the subject. What else? Oh my god. Sorry, I'm just scrolling through my feed to draw inspiration. And I scroll across Tony Baker. If you don't know who that is, where the fuck have you been? It's a cat smacking the shit out of a hairless cat. I did not know what. Okay. Ha. Yeah, yeah, I'm trying to figure out of something else to talk about because I don't want this whole thing to be wrestling because then that's not diverse enough. Oh yeah. I don't understand vaping. I understand that it has flavors and it looks cool, but if that shit kills you, if as much as the CDC's reports are like releasing, why the fuck do people? I don't get why people drink, smoke, or like drugs. Because there's no health benefit. It kills you, and it hurts the ones around you. I don't understand. Because you understand it. You understand it's going to hurt you and the people around you. You do it anyway. But for what reason? And I know cigarettes relieve stress, even though it causes more than it does good. Get knee out of shot. Alcohol's just fun to do at parties, which I can understand a drink or two, but that shit. But I don't like, because you know how easy that shit is to slip into like alcoholism. And like that is so sad. I don't even like, cause I've had like problems with friends that drink. So like, as soon as you're like 4 or more down, and you start getting like tipsy, I'm out. If you out my house, you ain't doing that anyways because fuck phone. And like, I don't understand how someone just becomes a crackhead. Word. I mean, I can understand the previous like generations because they didn't know at the time. But I know like 16, 17-year-olds that are like popping shit like, and like I know like it has some bullshit to do with like mumble rap and shit like that. Talking about, I'll pop his ass, then pop a cap in your ass, man, get back. Like, but bro, that's just entertainment. Like, you don't, it's like The Walking Dead. You see people shooting each other, you just don't go shoot each other. You hear someone talk about doing drugs and shit, you don't do the drug. It will kill your ass, make your ass look stupid, and then your mama burying you. Like, no, I don't. I mean, I know it's a rush of adrenaline and a boring life. Bitch, go eat a sugar cookie, drink a Red Bull, and like go 40 and a 35 in Dodson. Most of y'all are gonna get that one. Most of y'all that watch me will get that one, but for those of you who don't, Dodson is just a fucking ticket trap here. If you go 36 out of 35, they'll pull your ass over. Which is ass. And if you go like 30 out of 35, they'll pull your ass over if you're going too slow. So if you can go between 31 and 34 perfectly, you're okay. But that's weird. That is so freaking weird. Yeah, and now another like some that has always been on my mind when people say fuck the police, but yet if you get robbed, you calling the police. I'm gonna hide my eyebrows. I mean, I know it's like really trying to say fuck the bad police. But say that. Like, people will listen to whatever you gotta say if it's a good point. Because I'm in that demographic, but police here don't particularly like me because who I'm related to. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. I got time. I'm gonna tell y'all some stories. One night, I was like 15. That was back when it's over. I gotta get used to like swapping. Right there. That's my Carhartt jacket. Back then, it was like, back when I was like 14 through 15, it's not the man you see now. That was a little depressed fucker who was around the wrong people to help him get through his eyes being open from that innocence being lost to like, okay, this is what the world is. I was around the wrong people to help me adjust from, yay, it's playtime at school, we get to do man, life is full. Like, I was around the wrong people for that. I mean, I wouldn't change anything, because if I change anything, then I'm not who I am today, right? But yeah, I was that dude that always wore that thick ass jacket no matter what weather. So I wear that. I have a long driveway. Like, my driveway's like at least a quarter mile. So I like to walk. That was before I got my truck. I used to love to walk everywhere. So I'm like walking. It's like midnight. I step out of my driveway, take 5 steps. Cop pulls up. I believe this is the first time they pull up on me. I was like, hi, we're gonna need to take you in. I was like, for what? It is impossible to get 20 miles in 5 minutes, even if you're speeding. Some dickhead, 20 miles in the other direction, 5 minutes ago, was breaking people's cars and had a tan shirt. I had that Carhartt jacket on. I had just left the driveway. Apparently, I can travel 20 miles in 5 minutes, even though my house is literally right there. So yeah, they got in my face, yelled at me. I was like 15 and scared as shit, because I thought I was going to jail. And then once my grandpa's friends with everybody in my town. There's like 1,500 people in my town. It's not a big town. He's friends with at least 1,000. Like, the police is like one of them, but yet they still don't like me. Weird. Well, I say they don't, but every time I've had an encounter with them, they go over the top. And it's like, oh yeah, I'm sorry about that, friend. Like, pat me on the shoulder, like, man, you have a good night. You kind of like ruined me, my dude. Like, I used to think the police was just like there to like protect and serve, and like you're pulling over 15-year-olds for your dumb ass in math. Whatever, bro. And I wouldn't say what I say if it was that one time. Like, I'm not dropping names, but you've seen him on the channel before. Me, him, and another friend of mine. We walked because we was walking. That didn't stop me from my love of walking during the night, because there's something about that night sky, night air, and being out with your friends is like the greatest magic. So we walk. We see a fence with a radio tower. We lean against it. Just sitting there, watching cars go by. Some old school shit. Playing Clash Royale on our phone. One dude playing Pokemon Go. One cop car pulls up. They ask us questions. We wasn't doing anything wrong. We was just sitting against the fence. 5 more. And a game ranger pull up. All circling us, asking us questions. One of my friends was freaking out. He thought he was going to die. He said, why didn't y'all just drive over here? You had a car. We like to walk. We was low-key waiting for a friend to pull up so we can like say, yeah, what's up, before like he left, because he was like in town for a couple of days. It wasn't my friend, it was their friend, so like I'm just like repeating the story from my eyes. He's like, well, why didn't you just drive to get your friend? Well, he's on his way out. Why is he leaving during midnight? Fuck, if we supposed to know? We're not him. We're not his people. We don't. Well, I'm not his people. They might know, but I don't. They didn't know either. Like, don't ask us all this. Maybe he likes driving in the night. Like, we walk during the night. Like, they carded us, and it's like, story checks out. Okay, bye. Like, yeah, and the only thing like they tried to say was that was private property you was leaning up against. It was a fence around. We wasn't behind the property. We was literally leaning against the fence, playing on our phones. And what can you do to a giant cell phone tower? I'll wait. How can you possibly do damage to a cell phone tower? 314 and a... No, it was 315... 215 and a 14-year-old. How are we supposed to do damage to that? We don't have big-ass equipment. We don't have saws. Like, what the fuck, dude? It's so, like, bizarre. I mean, there are some, like, decent... Like, that's what I'm saying. The cops... I'm not saying all of them. Like, if you're the good cops, I will support you all the way. I'll stand up, like, for you. In that pool of, like, man, fuck the police. No. 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 There are good cops who genuinely want to protect and serve. And then there's the douchey ones that'll find excuses to write you tickets, and the ones who don't particularly like. That's all I'm gonna say. But my experience with them has been like, I've literally had 8 experiences with them, and they've let me go every time because I don't do anything. 2 out of like the 8 were actually decent experiences. Like, it was me and a group of friends in the car. I was tired of shit. I worked a night shift, but I still wanted to hang out with them. So I said, we was going out of town. I was like, one eye open. Y'all wake me up when we get there. I'm gonna try to like refill my batteries. I wake up. Oh my shit! I'm not making this up. What? And there's nothing that you could really do about it either. In my shoes, I wake up. They're going 106, blowing up condoms out the window. What the fuck did I just wake up to? And not 30 seconds after I say, bro, we should not be doing this. This is not, we're going to get pulled over. Them lights go on. Fred fakes an asthma attack. And I'm the only other guy with a license in the car. So my tired ass gets to drive home. I mean, he did write us a ticket, but like, he only wrote it for the minimum. Because he probably understood a bunch of crazy kids just trying to have fun. That was stupid. I'm glad like everybody like got out of that situation okay and safe. No jail. And they didn't even find us. There was an old couple like on the road that snitched on the car. I'm not gonna say snitched on me because I was not a part of that at all. I just woke up to it. Yeah, there's this old couple that like was apparently behind our car, and then they passed us again. This is lapping over the screenshot. I wonder if it's still gonna like be my face. It should be, but it should be fine. Yeah, he'll be fine. But yeah, that was decent. It was shitty on the people that snitched on us, but we was still in the wrong. But whatever. It was funny. It was a funny story. And then like recently, I don't know why, but for some reason I cannot make myself sleep over at a friend's house. It's impossible for me. I guess I'm just like so used to like my bed. It's calling my name. It's a big dad. Nah, I can't do it. But yeah, I was leaving a party. Well, a party is like 4 people there, 5 people there, but we still turned up. It was 4. I was like, "There's no, if I get any tighter, I am going to die." And I was in Jonesboro at the time, so that's a 45-minute drive. I was like, okay, you can do this. Like, you know that pep talk. I mean, I wasn't like under the influence or anything, because again, I don't do that. These are from tiredness. I get in the car, drive, make the first little turn. The lines between the double lanes blur. I was like, I mean, I know it's just blurred and I could stay in there. But like me 4 in the morning, like tired off my ass, partied out. What? Okay, so I just not yank it, but pull it over as fast as I can to that other lane. There's no one else driving at 4 in the morning, besides like the occasional car. I see them lights flash. This is the first time I ever got pulled over. And the reason is so bullshit. He pulls me over. It's like, okay, you're not going to jail. You're more than likely just going to get a ticket. Oh shit, take the beanie off. They don't like that. Even though it's fucking cold. And my heater don't work. I could have said that, but nah, I look professional. Took my beanie off, fixed my hair. Rolled down my windows. Tried to talk as calmly and as clearly as this tired man. Because you know when I'm already mumbling as it is. But like, tired me like, hi officer, how you doing tonight? He's like, do you know why I pulled you over? It's like, because of that little swerve I did when I was trying to like, because if you go back to look there, the lines do blur. I didn't know if it was cutting off or if it was just a blur line, so I just tried to get there as fast as I can without anybody being behind me or in front of me getting hurt. Even though there was nobody in front of me, I was still driving safe. He's like, no, I did that because your license plate light was out. I don't forget how we're supposed to like know this. Like, because we can't really see the back of. I know it's your responsibility to check your vehicle regularly, but who the fuck does? Who genuinely like will wait till nighttime because you can't really see them bulbs? Just go crank up your car, wake everybody in your house up, and then look for wrong shit. I don't. So I'm not giving you a ticket, but you get that fixed. And plus you did not use your turn signal. It's like, okay, officer. But here's the scary thing about it was, it's freezing, right? I mean, I know I've learned from this not to do this around the cop, but he said, come look at it so you just know I'm not making this up. I was like, alright. I start to put my hands like this in my hoodie, try to warm up my hands. And I wasn't going to do like all the way because he'll think I'm pulling for a gun. But I had it like this. He said, sir, I need you to take your hands out of your pockets slow. I said, shit, motherfucker, I'm sorry, it's cold. He said, okay. And like shows me the missing bulb, but then like he just lets me go. And I was like, oh my god, this was the hilarious part. I was on the I knew I was gonna have a hard time making this drive because I was dead ass tired, and driving already puts me to sleep. So I called YOLO lady just to like, cause I hear her voice, I'm gonna be happy, energetic. That's waifu, man. Leave me alone. So like, I was on the phone with her. I was like, "Oh shit, baby, I'm getting pulled over. Hope I don't die." Like I did that bad, but it was hilarious. And I had the headphone. I gotta get new headphones. Dropped mine in the water last night. Well, just one at work. So I take the headphone out. She can still hear everything that's going on. So after I put the headphone in, she was like freaking out. Are you okay? I said, fuck no, he shot me. He's like, no, I'm fine. Then we just talked the rest of the way home. I lay down, die to sleep. Holy shit. I'm tired of getting all these. Okay. A shit ton of views. That's cool. Not views. Notifications. I'm not 12. But yeah. This has gone longer than I was. It's going to be like 40 to 55 minutes every Sunday. I'm still going to make intros and outros for it, but it's all good. But yeah, that's just my experience with it. It could be great, it could be bad. But what if we're on the way to get some, like a license plate light fixed? That's like, do you still like get the ticket? Like he pulls you over. Sorry, I'm on the way to go get the new light bulb light. Like what? Like what happens then? I don't know. Well, this has been. Speaking of Sunday, if you want to submit your questions, follow me on Instagram. It's literally TheYoloDonkey. Everything. Oh yeah, well, follow me on Wattpad too, TheYoloDonkey, because that's where I'm writing stories. And no one sent in any more last topics. It was just porn. I fuck with you. Let's make some moves, even though I don't know you, and the fire emoji. But I've been TheYoloDonkey. You've been my yellow bros and yellow sisters. And if you want to get on the podcast, friend me on PlayStation or DM me on Instagram and we can work this out. But until then, should I do a new intro? I mean outro? I'm already doing a new intro for the podcast, as you've seen. But should I do a new outro? Nah. I've been TheYoloDonkey. You've been my YOLO bros and YOLO sisters. I shall see you guys next time you click on one of my new and old videos. Peace. Too sweet. If only I could turn